Let's continue with what will probably be the last episode in this series. I mentioned that this is going to be the last war. I mean, it's kind of just, I don't know, not much of a challenge anymore. I mean, again, I'm Prussia, and I have pretty much all of pretty much all of Europe under control and giving me force limit and income and manpower. And I don't think anyone in the world can stand up to me right now. I think that the largest military is probably Russia. If not, it's possibly Ming. Who's got the next highest force limit after me? Oh, it's Ming, actually. Huh. Alright, well, still, I'm pretty sure I could probably beat Ming, too. But, we have just shy of 1,000,000 troops, or 1,000,000 regiments. And I am going to finish off this war. Probably dealing with Ajam first, just so I can piece Russia out separately. I haven't breached the walls here. I'm going to do that, just so the siege goes faster. Okay. And they'll arrive on the 20th. They'll leave on the 23rd. These guys will get there on the 30th. Okay, that's fine. Okay. That's crazy. My army stack wiped them without a leader. So, there's that. I'm going to continue moving my armies to occupy stuff. Because why not, right? And I think, yeah, my armies in the east have taken everything that I've wanted them to. So sure, we've got a ton of manpower still. We're getting something like almost 6,000 a month. So I'm just going to occupy as much as I can. Did move that one, right? Yes. Good. Now, once Ajam is done, we'll get them out of the war. We've converted the heretics in Corsica. What? Did I just build something? I don't know. Ah, shit. So that sucks. I'm willing to lose that army, I think, if I need to. Okay. I'm going to hire another leader and hope that this army can reinforce that one before anything terrible happens. Oh, Russia's involved in that battle. Okay. Oh, right, we're defending in the mountains. That sucks. Yeah, Ajam is all mountains. So Russia's going to probably take that. Won the Battle of Koi, but lost Rash. occupied some other stuff in Russia. Once this siege ends, I really wish I had taken Rasht. I would much rather have it than Tabriz. Occupied, anyway. Seriously, they're attacking me again? I think a bunch of corps just finished. We have rebel uprisings starting. Mamluki and Separatists, where they are likely to rise up. Alexandria and Cairo, most likely. So, yeah, I'll keep this army here. They'll be fine. Seriously, and that siege still hasn't been won. Okay, that's a fort. Go. Separatists in Cairo, we'll take care of them. We've exiled armies in Muka. Oh, we didn't bring an army north? Hold on. Better yet. Force march it. We'll try to take Rasht again. Logda, Vorje, and Tambov, okay. They'll arrive on the 28th of September. We'll get there... Or... Oh, we won't get there until October. We'll force march our guys down to stop that then. Okay, yeah, we'll beat them. Beat them to wherever it is. And I'm actually going to bring these guys back to Zlatust. Come on, win that siege. There we go, finally. Good. Kamshadals are all the way over here. That's 32, that's 30. Okay, we'll go to Perm with 37 supply limit. We'll basically just make a defensive line, as far as we've pushed into Russia. We're what, 2 generals over? Yeah, currently costs 2 military points every month. Something else that I didn't do. I'm going to get rid of the Vassal Obligation Act and the Integrated Administration Act, because all of those things are completely useless now. Let's try to get Ajam out. Okay. So... Fine, we'll do something crazy. That's mountains, though. It's a good combination. Like, that's a good, They don't have a lot of cannon, though, do they? Alright, I think we should be fine. unless Russia comes to join in on this. Then we might be screwed. I've converted the Azores. See, that's one of the major weaknesses I guess I have when playing with Prussian ideas. I overestimate my own strength. And I think I'm invincible, and I'm not. I am not. But more people come and join the battle, and then I end up screwing myself, don't I? Okay, when will they arrive? 7th of November. As long as I can hold out for a little longer. Still have 8,000 troops in the battle. They have 60,000 troops. Damn. Okay, we might be able to... I don't know. Doubtful. It was all a bad idea. Our king died. Our current ruler is 63. And with no heir, meaning our dynasty is probably going to die out. Something else I forgot to do. First of all, let's bring up our royal marriages again with the ones we had before. It's a republic. We have a new consort. She's a 545. Okay, we've lost the Battle of Ardabil. Talented and ambitious daughter. Lose 10 legitimacy. A noble of House von Hohenzollern family 566 with an average claim becomes heir at the age of 13. Yes. That's like, are you kidding me? That's an amazing ruler. Unless, like the last time we got a daughter like that, well, it is very late in the game. But the last time we had a daughter like that, she died like 2 years after she started ruling. Okay, we need to go fight the army in Shirvan. No? The Ajami ruler is a fierce negotiator, -10. Length of war. Demands exceed war score. Okay. I mean, what's the next rebellion? Ottoman separatists? Oh well. I'm pretty confident in my ability to handle the Ottoman separatists as well. Okay. I'm gonna do something new. Bring this line down here. And he's a siege 4, okay. And when these guys get over to Odishi, I'm going to do something different with them as well. Oh great, we have a... Okay, I think, by the way, I did end up changing the names of my colonial nations, which apparently it didn't change them in the subject interface. But Prussian Louisiana is now New Saxony. Prussian Canada is New Brunswick. New Prussia remained the same. Frisian Columbia is now New Frisia, and Frisian Columbia with the U is now Imperial Columbia with a U. So, we need to bring these guys through still to occupy stuff. And actually, I want those guys to go south instead. Okay. Fully defensive, severe winter. They're only suffering 1.3% attrition. What is our war exhaustion? Still at 0. We've been at 0 war. We haven't like gone up in war exhaustion at all, thanks to, well, a number of things, but let's actually combine the armies now. So there's 37 infantry. I'm going to build 3 infantry right now up here. And split off. I split that in half, right? So we have 20 cannon and... Okay, good. And then I'm actually going to bring these guys south a little, or hold on, better idea. Maybe not a better idea. No, forget it. We're going to do what I was going to do. These guys come down to the Tust, those guys to Orenburg, these guys to Iletz. Then there's only 7,000. This is a 20 or a 40 regiment unit or a 40 regiment army. It's actually the Kaiserliche army, and they happen to have total of less than 8,000 troops. But something I realized in the break was, for some odd reason, I can roll marry Medjugorje. Medjugorje is one of the ones I don't think I want to marry, right? Because they're tiny. They're allied with Ethiopia and Alodia, which are both my... I mean, why not? Let's get a royal marriage. But I can also, for some odd reason, get a royal marriage with New Frisia and Imperial Columbia. Despite them being my colonial nations? And I don't know if that's because an army career. I think we're maxed out on both tradition and professionalism, so let's take the one that doesn't lose us tradition. And so, out of curiosity, does the royal marriage with a colonial subject... Okay, so they just reinforced in Shirvan, trying to take it. I want to check this, though. Do the royal marriages with my apparent colonial subjects give me... Yes, they do. I think I'm going to... Wait a minute, if I can get royal marriages with them... Oh, okay, I can't interact with them, though, or no, wait, yes I can. Probably. We'll see. First of all, make them all defensive. I don't want them doing anything right now during this war, even though they might be already. This Frisia's 2. I can replace the governor, but I can't actually put a relative of mine on their throne. Okay? Strange. Okay, so here's the 3,000, and it is this army, right? They're going to... I want to say they're the ones going to Nizhny Imbersk. Yes. And now we're about to deal with 100,000 troops. But we are fully reinforced and have 128 discipline. And we've got even more troops on the way. We'll have 120,000 total in this battle if it doesn't end. No, it ended. Okay, well, works for me. And we now have another 40k that we can just move in here, have them take stuff. Okay. Put a hole in the wall again. Try to get that down faster. Again. We have a revolt in Bogota, Tunja, and Cartagena. Oh boy, over in my colonial nation. I don't really want to. I don't feel like dealing with that actually. Fuck them. Just let them deal with it themselves. They can handle it. Okay. Ardabil's been taken. I think to... Okay, I thought I might have to go around, but I guess not. So these guys will go there. These guys to Koi. Good. And lots of peasants in Russia right now. So in order to deal with them, I'm gonna bring all of my reinforcement armies to try to take care of them. And there's an Cossacks? Huh. Alright. Do they have more than just that one? Yeah, there's a Cossack army up here too. Okay, we'll go deal with this Cossack army now. So that's steppes? Ryazan? I guess it is. Peasants occupied Murom. Lack of demand for draperies. London gets local goods produced reduced. Move on to Yuriev, although I don't know if I don't have confidence in my army's abilities to beat them without cannon. Oh wow, we actually did really well against them. I'm surprised. I mean, I shouldn't be, right? Oh my god, seriously? Noble rebels now too? Regimental pride, land maintenance modifier reduced. Okay, I need something. Oh, the Cossacks don't actually... You actually have to completely destroy them. They're like pretender rebels, I guess. Okay, so we'll... split these guys off again, because we need to bring a couple of my good armies back to deal with these, I think. Ethiopia declared war on Adal. We've occupied Alexandrovka. Okay. Defenders desert there. I'm going to turn forced march off on there because I don't need them. Advancement of the clergy. I don't need them to have a lower morale if they decide to go after them. So these guys will come up to Riazan, go to Suzdal. Okay, we've won the Siege of Rasht. About time, right? That's mountains too. Now we can get at their capital, but I feel like attacking their armies would be a bad idea. Of course, they can't move through that. Okay, there's the idea. Okay, so let's go get the Cossacks' armies. We have a revolt in Aleppo. Aleppo is drylands. Go back down to Jaffa after we're done there. Might as well send one of my diplomats to break off the royal marriage with Medjugorje, because I don't really want that royal marriage. Okay, so they should go to if they go to Rasht, I should be able to. Conversion successful. We won the Battle of Simbursk. Let's go deal with the noble rebels in Nizhny Novgorod. Keep converting stuff. And why not? Let's go ahead and hit the walls, which will give us 85% to win that siege. Next tick. Russian revolutionaries now. And the Russian army. So where are these guys going? Khansk? And then they're going to Yaroslav. Yaroslav has a fort, so we don't have to worry too much about that. You're welcome, Russia, for taking care of all of your rebels. Granted, I am pretty much the one causing them. We've won the Siege of Lahijan. Okay. So now, Ajam, please get out of my war. Any others that are... Okay. That'll give us 30% overextension. If I don't take Arteville, it's only 3% less. It's 5% less. I do want to connect that land though, so... Whatever. That's fine. Give me all of your money, which is a lot actually. War reparations. Annul treaties with Russia? No. Give us less money, I guess. How much war score can we get from them? Is the question. Apparently 91%. Works for me. Alright. I will core those. And one of these armies. Go with the army with the general in charge. We'll hold Shirvan and defend it against rebels, even though I could probably peace out. I'm going to peace out Russia out basically once I deal with their rebels. And so these guys need to come up and reinforce my front line, I think. Probably use Ekaterinburg, but we'll take it back if we need to, which we shouldn't need to. Okay, now bring these guys down to deal with the revolutionary rebels. Guys will get there on the 26th. Won the Battle of Aleppo. Go there. Okay. Bring these guys over. Overextension right now is 25.5%. Won the Battle of Yaroslav. Won the Battle of Saratov. And after I take this stuff, will I have all of Western Russia occupied? Or all of basically everything east of the, or west of the Urals, almost? Very close. So let's actually do it this way. I'll end the war once I take everything west of the Ural Mountains. Now, I'm not going to take everything west of the Ural Mountains, but I am going to try to take a lot of it. There should be another 40 somewhere, isn't there? Of course. doesn't want to come all the way up, so... We've occupied, or we've converted Salento. Continue converting other stuff in the meantime. Russia has just fucked their army by moving it to the army of Poland, apparently. Where's this army going? Serov? Okay. Delayed salaries. Pay the elite troops. We'll lose all the rest of our manpower, which is fine. We didn't have 100,000 that we could spare anyway. So the results of that are actually not as bad as they would seem. We're going to try to come into Nizhny Ambinsk. We will probably catch them there, I would imagine. Yep, we are going to deal the final blow to the Russian army there. Somebody's going to Serov already. Let's actually have them go to Komi. Converted Vyazma. Alright. Defeated the Russian army there. And let's do something something new. Push the line. Russian revolutionaries in Irgitz. Natural scientist has died. Feudal Jalon. Okay, I'm glad I kept my army down here. And we'll assign one of our generals. Go deal with the Fulani separatists. Once we take the new side of that, or once we establish this new line, we'll call it good. Did I see Canada? No. What was that? Oh, Ottoman separatists. Of course, they're in the Highlands. Don't know if they'll get there before... Don't know if my troops will get there before they take that. Have to wait and see. Might have a good shot. Okay, we're good. peace out Russia. And my overextension is 25.5, so 74.5 is where I want to... 74.5 is the maximum overextension I want to take. And I want Moscow. I want Nizhny Novgorod. I think Kazan. Kazan is also an important center of trade. Anything else? And Kolmogorye. Alright. So, let's take all of Russia's coastline that gives them access to the Atlantic. And a line that connects that. And then up into there. That's 48.3. %. 66%. 69. 72. So what can I get for 4.5 or less is what I'm looking at, I think. Alright. Unless... Okay, that's 80. That's more than I can deal with, I think. $74.7, are you kidding me? $73.8. We'll have borders with Ming this way. What is the... Oh, actually, there's supply limit to do that with these troops. Take all of their money? Maybe? War reparations? First? Cancel subjects, maybe? No. Now give me money. 85%? Okay. 96% war score and 100% war score. That should give us just below 100% overextension. Right? 99.3%. Okay, so I'm just going to click all of these things to make this a core. This is the end of the game. This is the end of my campaign, by the way. Thought I'd try something different with the hour-long video format. I'm not sure how I like it. Kind of like the half-hour better. And but honestly, when I started the game, I expected Dharma to come out sooner, and so I wanted to get out more. I wanted to do basically 1 hour-long thing, 1 hour-long episode a day, and that's what I did. I think I'll probably switch back once Dharma comes out. And, when it comes out, I already have an idea of what I want to play. But I think I've kept it a mystery in the past as to what I'm going to play in the future. So I think I will keep with that tradition and stick with it and not say anything about it. Though it will have something to do with India, which is pretty much the main focus of Dharma, though not in the way you might expect. I mean, the previous game I played was as the Timurids becoming the Mughals, right? That was the game right before this, I think. Not right before this, because I think I took a lot of time off for a while. I also want to get involved in some other games too, like other types of games. One coming out in September, I think, it's either September or November, but is Pathfinder Kingmaker, and that is that's something I'd be interested in playing on the channel. So, um, yeah, if you've watched this far, it's been a pleasure. I mean, up to this point, whenever I was pretty much just had no challenge stomping everyone, even though it is kind of fun. Still, it was entertaining for me at least. So, thanks for watching.